Yeah. Okay, so this is a little experiment I made in Tone.js, and I just wanted to go through what it does, how it works. So it is a synthesizer that changes the waveform every time it's played. So first I just made, I found out that there's this custom waveform that you can do, and after that I was like, oh, maybe I can update this array that defines what the waveform is like. Maybe I can do that, update that randomly. So yeah, that's what I did. And so first I just declare that array, and these numbers, as I said, they represent the amplitude of the sequencer, or the oscillator at each sample. And so there is a size of which it's sampling, like a sample rate, I guess. But I don't know what it is for this one. There is some default value, but you can set it so depending on how granular you want it to be. But then, yeah, so I'm setting the waveform type to custom, and then passing in this array that I made with the waveform. Then I'm defining a sequence and saying, yeah, just to play the note, basically. So it's just a regular sequence, played every fourth quarter note, I guess. And then I'm starting the sequence. And then I made a loop down here where I'm calling this function up to partials. And I'm making just a completely new array. And then I'm setting a random length, because I found out that if I just updated the values, actually it sounded almost the same. But if I changed the length of the length of the array, it made much more difference. So I can't say exactly why it is, but I guess it's something about the overtones, that when you have a few values, you don't have that many overtones, whereas when you have a lot, then you just generate all of these overtones, which is also what you can hear, like that kind of sound. So yeah, that's one thing that I got out of it, but it's still a little bit at the stage where I don't understand exactly everything about it. But yeah, here I'm looping through this up until the length that I just generated randomly, and then making a new random value. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then setting it. I just thought it was I don't think that I've seen that anywhere before, a synthesizer with a random waveform. I think it's probably not very usable as a random thing, but if you make it more gradual, maybe do an algorithmic progression that I don't know, go back and forth, or yeah, I don't know. There are lots of things that you can do. So think that's it. Just play a little bit more, and then that's it. So I just remember it's the same note every time. So those times when it sounds higher pitched, that's because there are a lot of values in there, and it just generates so many overtones. And then when it sounds low, that's because the array is shorter. So you don't have many overtones, and you can hear more of the fundamental frequency. That's some pretty interesting, yeah, just dynamic sound, I think, that you get out of it. One thing that could be interesting to try is that, like, to change the value while it's being played, because I haven't tried that yet. Now it's only changing it before, or I guess just after that it has been played. So yeah, trying to make like a kind of sound. Maybe that's the next one I'll do. Okay, but that's it. Bye.